Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's recipe is a very tasty pineapple cake with homemade fillings and syrup. For this, you need 3 cups of pineapple. Add into a mixer jar and then add in half cup of white granulated sugar and then make a smooth paste out of it. Make sure there are no lumps and it should be really smooth. And after the smooth paste is ready, the pineapple, you need to strain it into a kadai which you're going to cook the pineapple, the puree. So make sure you strain it directly so that you don't make a mess and try to completely strain out so that there would be no wastage at all. A little bit would be there, but definitely try to strain out completely. And now for making the pineapple syrup, you need 3/4 cup of pineapple chunks and add into a mixer jar and add in half cup of water and 2.5 tablespoon of white granulated sugar and then make a very smooth juice out of it. And now it's ready. Now again strain into another vessel which you're going to cook the pineapple syrup. Completely strain it. And now I have kept it on flame. So you need to boil both of the one is pineapple crush which we have not added any water, and with water is a pineapple syrup. So you need to make it boil and just give it a mix in between. And the pineapple crush, I'm not making it too thick but not too loose. So it depends upon your consistency how you like. You can make it more thick also. I've added 1 more tablespoon of sugar into the pineapple syrup. And our pineapple crush is ready. It will be more thicker when it cools down. And now even the pineapple syrup is ready. Make sure you boil it a number of times, then only the pineapple flavor would be there. And now for the sponge cake, you need to sift in 3/4 cup of maida, that is half cup and 1/4 cup. Now add in 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Sorry, before that you need to take out half tablespoon of maida and add in half tablespoon of corn flour. It will make our cake much lighter and the texture would be awesome. And add in 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, half teaspoon of baking powder. Since mine is double acting, I'm using only 1/4 teaspoon. And then at last a pinch of salt to balance out the taste. And then you need to sieve it 3 times, which makes our cake much soft, light, and the cake would be really lighter in texture. And just give it a mix at last. And then here I'm cracking 3 eggs into a clean and a dry bowl, and into that add in 3/4 teaspoon of vanilla essence. And then here I'm taking 3/4 cup of powdered sugar. This is after powdering. I've measured 3/4 cup. Now I'm beating the eggs using an electric beater. Once it has like for around 1 minute, after beating for 1 minute, start adding the powdered sugar, and you need to make it very foamy. It should be pale in color and very thick. And here I've taken 1.5 tablespoon of milk. It should be at room temperature. And you need to add in around 2 teaspoon of the pineapple crush which we have prepared. It has become cool, like it's not hot right now. Now the egg mixture is ready. You can see how foamy, how the volume has increased a lot. And now add in the dry ingredients little by little, around 1 scoop, like how I've added 1 big spoon. Just fold it and do not use a whisk, because whisk can make the batter much more, the texture won't be that good. And add in the pineapple crush and 2 tablespoon of any flavorless oil. And our pineapple sponge cake batter is ready. Here I've taken a 7-inch cake tin. I've lined it with butter paper in the sides and in the bottom. Now transfer the batter and you need to tap it a few times. And at last, using a skewer, just rotate around it so that it would release any air bubbles, and there would be no air bubbles at last. And here I've taken only 3/4 cup of whipping cream, as I'm cutting the cake only into 2 layers. So if you're planning to cut your cake into 3 layers, you have to take around 1 and 1/4 cup to 1.5 cup. Then only it would be enough. And make sure your bowl and your blades are very clean. And if your temperature in your area is very hot, make sure you freeze it and use. And now whip it to the stiff peak consistency. And make sure even after freezing, if any water droplets are there, you just remove it using a cloth and then only use it. So our cream is ready. Even if you make it, like if you do this, it won't fall down. And now for assembling the cake, here I've taken a cake board, I've placed on top of a cake turning table, and just add a little cream, a dollop, and then add the sponge cake. I've divided the cake into two layers. I'm adding the first layer. It is so soft and it is very spongy, light, and the texture is also very nice. Now you need to soak it with the pineapple syrup. So I've transferred it into a squeeze bottle so that it's very easy. It's not necessary, but if you have, you can do it like this. And then make your, if you want your cake to be very moist, add enough of the pineapple syrup. It would make your cake really tasty and moist even after freezing. Now you need to add the whipped cream. It is according to your preference how thick if you want, but make sure the cake is even. The whipped cream is applied even. And now here I'm adding some pineapple crush. So I really love this homemade pineapple crush. So I'm adding in large quantity, but it is not necessary. And when I tasted the cake also, it tasted really good when I added this much also. So if it is available with you and if you can add more of pineapple crush, I would not suggest buying. I would not suggest adding this much of store bought crush, as it would have a synthetic taste and it would ruin. So if it is homemade, add a lot, and if it is store bought, add only little. And now I'm placing the second sponge, the second layer. So as I said, if you want it to be a 3-layer cake, you can do it. But since I do not have enough cream, that is why I made it into 2-layer cake. And now add in some pineapple crush. It is not even necessary. Completely your choice, as we're adding the pineapple syrup, which is even more flavorful. It will make the cake more flavorful. So it's not even necessary to add the pineapple crush to the topmost layer. And now I have added the syrup, and now add in cream. You may even crumb coat and keep it in your fridge and again add thicker layer of cream. But since my cream, the amount of cream which I had was really less, so I did not do any crumb coat. I directly added a layer of cream. I could not make it extra perfect, like very sharp edges, as I did not have a lot of cream. But then the cream I used was perfect. It was not over cream, or it was a perfect amount of cream, but I could not make it extra perfect. Now on the side, I'm first using a normal comb, but then later I'm using a designer comb which has a design like that. So this is the piping gel. It did not come out that well as I expected. After keeping in the fridge, that is after writing on the cake and I kept in the fridge, it got smudged. So I would post a recipe link later when it is perfect. And here I'm using some homemade glitter which I've covered the cake. You may see a design in the down as I've used cake comb. And the first writing which I wrote, I did not like, and I changed it. And I used a topper which I made it to sleep instead of standing. And I've used some gold sugar balls. And in the side, instead of, I thought the glitter alone would not make it that pretty, so I powdered some desiccated coconut with some pink food color and sugar, and I placed it on the sides. So hope you like this cake recipe. It was super tasty. Do try it. Let me know your feedback. Bye.